name is Dr. Muhammad Rabi Khan and welcome to my kitchen. I'm in mood of eating chicken wings and I have come up with a recipe in my mind and thought of sharing it with you guys. Different kind of wings. We are gonna make the regular KFC crust wings, but the base of the marinade is gonna be brine Coca-Cola. Yes, you heard it right, it's gonna be brine Coca-Cola. Now on to the recipe. Now first of all, starting with the recipe, we have the Coca-Cola. The classic Pepsi sound when you open it. Into the bowl it goes, the Coca-Cola goes into the bowl. We have over 1 kg of wings, so we have to use a bit more of this Coke. So let's pour a bit more. I guess this is enough. First of all, into the Coke goes the salt. You have to use 2 tablespoonfuls of salt. You can see the Coke sizzling when you're putting the salt. Into the Coca-Cola after the salt goes lots of red chili powder. This will give this nice flavor to it with the Coke. In the brine of Coca-Cola goes the garlic. Garlic you can add as per your desire, but you need around 2 teaspoons of garlic in it. Now here we have the wings. We are going to put it in the brine. These are having the skin on. You can even use this without the wings without skin. They both give the perfect flavor. It depends upon you what you prefer. हमारी चिकन हो गई है ब्राइन 2 घंटे के लिए. It has been brined for about 2 hours now. And now we are going to strain the chicken so that we can put in the dry marinade. Now the wings are in our marinade. The base, which is brined in Coca-Cola. We'll leave it dipped inside it for about 1 to 2 hours. 2 hours is good, 1 hour is okay. Here we have our strainer and we are gonna strain the chicken and put it in a bowl. The chicken has been strained now and it's into the bowl. Now let's go to our dry strained chicken in a bowl. Now we are gonna put in the spices which will take it to that next level which you want. First of all, with the mustard paste, about 1 tablespoon mustard goes into this chicken. Then you have the white pepper. Just make sure to coat it completely with white pepper. After the white pepper, you have ground black peppercorn. So just make sure to cover the full thing with peppercorn and spices. Now we'll give it a mix. As you can see, the chicken is nicely coated, has been coated in mustard, white pepper, black pepper, and look at this. Now we'll put in vinegar, about 2 tablespoons or more than enough. After vinegar, we'll use red chili sauce, about 4 to 5 tablespoons will be required, at least 4 tablespoons. Soya sauce goes in 2 tablespoons soya sauce. After the soya sauce goes in chili garlic ketchup, about 2 tablespoons. Now it's time to mix all these ingredients nicely. At least mix it for a minute so that the salt, the vinegar, the chili garlic, the mustard and the white pepper and the black peppercorn goes into every piece of chicken. We'll mix it, we'll keep mixing it. We really have to mix it well. You can even use your hands to mix this thing. Just make sure that all the spices which are at the bottom gets run through thoroughly throughout the bowl. The chili sauce, chili garlic sauce, you put in about 1 tablespoon of red chili, 1.5. We'll make it a bit spicy. In 1 kg, because it has already been grind in salt, we'll give it around a teaspoon of salt. Would be enough. After all this goes in the ginger garlic paste. Ginger garlic paste goes in about 1 tablespoon. Now what we have over here is flour, maida. This is about 1 cup maida. In this we are going to put a tablespoon of chili paste, chili powder. And in it we are going to put half a tablespoon of salt. Now what we are going to do is, first of all, we have the chicken. We'll dip it inside the flour, the red chili powder and salt. Just mix it well before dipping. What we are going to do is we are going to coat it, light coat, that's it. Place it on the grill. Use the other hand for putting in the dry powder. Just keep the second hand dry so that it does not get messy. What we have taken over here is a small deep saucepan, so we can completely immerse those wings into this. Okay, now we have over here is the first batch of chicken, which has been coated once in flour. What you have to do is you have to dip it into ice chilled water for about 4 seconds. That's it. Drain the water and then into the plain flour. Once it gets into the plain flour, you have to put flour on it, and with it you have to go in to create the crust. Okay, now you can see it has been coated and the crust is a bit like KFC. What you have to do is, with a tongue, you have to hold it and into real hot oil you have to dip it like this. Do not leave it into the oil. Dip it for around 10 seconds, take it out, dip it again for 10 seconds and just drop it in. First of what we have taken is a small saucepan so that you get the depth of the oil and the chicken is completely immersed into it. Dip it in cold water. Oops. Into the flour. You can see the wing, as you do it, you'll get better. Do not drop it completely. Dip it in 10 to 15 seconds. Take it out, dip it in again 10 to 15 seconds. Drop it completely, immerse it. Just keep both of them separate. So I'll show it to you again. What you have to do, you have to dip it in water for 4 seconds, take it out, drain the excess water, dip it into plain flour, with your hands go onto it, create the flakes, give it a complete hold. Okay, so now you can see this is the chicken with the tongue. We go on this side. Do not completely drop it on the bottom so that the crust becomes permanent. Slowly dip it in. One side, 10 to 15 seconds, take it out, dip it. The other side, 10 to 15 seconds. That's it. Now drop it completely. So, now I'm going to show you the step one last time. What you have to do is you have to dip it in ice chilled water. Just take out the extra water, dip it, go on it quickly to create the crust. Here you can see the crust has been created. If you want more crust, what you can do is dip it in water again for 4 seconds, take it out, dip it back into the flour, go on it quick, real quick. Here, see? You are now by practice getting closer and closer to the crisp fried chicken. Take your tongue, increase the flame is on. Wait for the oil to heat up again, and what you have to do is you have to dip it into the oil without dropping. One side 15 seconds, take it out, the other side 15 seconds, and now see what you got. See? Now let me show you the preview while it's being fried, how it looks. See the crust on it? See the crust on it? Wait, I'll give you one other shot. Another shot. Look at the wing. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you about the flame. The flame is medium flame. You can just turn it a bit up. This is right. You can see the chicken. It's nice and crisp. Slow flame. Cook it on slow to medium low flame for about 7 to 8 minutes. If it is slow flame, you can cook it for about 10 to 10 minutes. It won't dry out because it has been marinated in Coca-Cola. It will remain soft, so don't worry about it. Now what you have to go with those wings are buns on which butter has been spread. What you have to do is just evenly spread butter onto the surface of the buns and leave it on slow flame for about 4 to 5 minutes so that they are nicely toasted. So guys, here you have it. Our KFC style fried chicken is ready. Here's a close-up to show you the crumbs. They are good. This is my first go at it, and they turned out perfect in just the first go. So these are the plain wings. We did not second coat them because our flour was finished, consumed. Here you can see the chicken, how perfectly it has turned out. Crispy, crunchy KFC style Coca-Cola brine fried chicken. With it will go these buns. And with the buns, we have the classical KFC coleslaw. So guys, this was the deal. Hope you make it, enjoy, like it, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum.